perfect fit is important. Now an Aussie tech startup has a way to make sure everything is as millimetre perfect as this CX-30. Hit the link to find out more.
Victoria's solar homes rebates are still available. Google Keppel Prince Solar.
Part of the Ace Radio Network, 88.9 and 93.7 Mix FM.
11 degrees in Melbourne, showers easing tomorrow, a top of 14. It's 5 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Tony Tardio. It's been revealed it was John Farnham's wife Jill who urged him to seek medical treatment for mouth cancer. As Mimi Becker reports, the singer is now recovering following marathon surgery.
John Farnham is recovering in ICU after a marathon surgery that went for 11 and a half hours. Just a day after his cancer battle became public, it's been revealed part of the singer's jaw had to be removed and reconstructed as part of the operation. His wife Jill saying in a statement, the cancerous tumour was located in his mouth and it has been successfully removed. There is still a long road of recovery and healing ahead of us, but we know John is up for that task. The 73-year-old is in a stable condition. The family thanked the doctors and nurses for a magnificent outcome, revealing John Farnham will have to stay in hospital while he undergoes post-operative care and possibly more treatment. The family say they've been overwhelmed by the love and support from everyone across Australia and that John will be blown away.
Shadow Treasurer David Davis says the allegations of police corruption during the Red Shirts investigation raise more questions than answers. A whistleblower claims senior police interfered with, obstructed and prevented the probe from being properly carried out in a deliberate attempt to help Daniel Andrews win the 2018 election. The allegations come weeks after Ombudsman Deborah Glass and the Director of Public Prosecutions found there was no new evidence to warrant another criminal investigation or a referral to IBAC. But Mr Davis has seen the whistleblower's statement and says it warrants a fresh probe.
It does make many points that would lead to questions, and I think that that is a legitimate set of questions. And starting with the most obvious, why did they not interview the government ministers who were the subject of negative reports by the Ombudsman?
An accused killer driver has been granted bail despite a magistrate fearing she had a psychological addiction to driving cars when she shouldn't be. Alicia Fagan has been released from prison despite strong opposition from police and the victim's family. The 22-year-old has been ordered to stay at a residential rehabilitation centre. 69-year-old grandfather Sadat Hassan was killed in a fatal crash at West Sunshine in June. The federal government isn't ruling out stepping in if the AFL puts more games on television behind a paywall. The code is in the final stages of working out a new deal. There's speculation all games on a Saturday could be on pay TV. Communications Minister Michelle Rowland says it's something the government would want to look at.
It would be a shame if that were to occur, and we will cross that bridge when we come to it.
A list of disability employment service providers being discontinued due to poor performance has been made public. A review by the Albanese government found 52 companies were not up to scratch when connecting people with a disability to long-term employment. Among those losing all Commonwealth funding are Bridges Health, Community Care, Aid to About to Work and Catholic Care Victoria. In finance news, the share market up 40 points, the dollar buying 69.12 US cents.
Judy Demand knows the Hamilton property market. Call Judy at Groves Real Estate.
Essendon has had 4 directors and as chief executive quit on another day of turmoil at the club. Directors Paul Brasher, Simon Madden, Peter Allen and Sean Wellman have all announced they're leaving, while exiting chief executive Xavier Campbell insists there's no bad feelings towards new president David Barham.
I had a good discussion with Dave. There's no animosity by any stretch. And we both align in wanting the best for the football club. It was slightly different ways of getting there, but ultimately we're aligned with that.
Geelong midfielder Isaac Smith says the side is better placed leading into the finals than last year, ahead of next weekend's qualifying final against Collingwood. Brisbane's Cam Rayner will miss the elimination final against Richmond, with the club accepting the tribunal's decision to uphold the one-match ban. It's 5 past 5. That's the latest in news and sport.
If you have an unwanted tree that needs removing or trees that are encroaching on fence lines, Barco can sort it out. They're your local accredited professional team and one-stop shop for tree lopping and traffic management.
The next time you try McCafe coffee, you'll be enjoying the delicious taste of Australia's most popular barista-made coffee. Just one of many reasons to try McCafe.
It's hard to believe that some people buy beds out of town. Makes you wonder if they've ever been to Beds. And if they know how good the staff are and the time they spend making their customers happy, shopping elsewhere is a bit silly, really. Beds of Portland, Mix FM's Business of the Month.
Mix FM, your official emergency
So if you're hitting the
broadcaster.
open road on your next outdoor adventure,
Mix
or
FM
simply
weather.
taking pride
Southern
in a job well
Grampians
done,
Livestock and
there's
Real
only
Estate
one place
welcomes
to go.
Edith Fox to the
That's
Portland sales
Battery
team.
World.
There's a strong wind warning for the west coast and cloudy for the rest of your Wednesday with more showers on the way and an overnight low of 7 degrees. Cloudy again tomorrow with winds tending southwesterly and reaching a top of 13. Friday there'll be cloud about with a chance of morning fog, a top of 14. And Saturday cloudy with a slight chance of showers and 20k winds, a high of 16. Tomorrow looking at a top of 13 for Hamilton and 15 for Warrnambool, Portland and the coast.
Harvey Norman Hamilton, your laptop specialist.
Currently it's 9 degrees.